Hello everyone, and welcome back to Body Making Health Management. You think eating healthy is a bloody luxury? Think again. Today's video is all about how to eat healthy on a budget. I'm going to show you how to stop throwing your money away on takeaway and overpriced ingredients. We're going to get back to basics, plan properly, and cook delicious, nutritious food without the Michelin price tag. So put down that microwave meal, sharpen your knives, and let's get cooking. Chapter 1. Introduction and why eating healthy on a budget matters. You don't need a fat wallet to eat like you give a damn. Eating healthy on a budget is about taking control of your health and your finances. It's about ditching the processed crap, embracing fresh ingredients, and mastering simple cooking techniques. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chef Ramsay, I can barely afford a decent loaf of bread, let alone fresh produce. But let me tell you, it's not as daunting as it seems. With a bit of planning and some clever tricks, you can eat like a king without bankrupting yourself. We're talking about ditching those overpriced prepackaged salads and learning to whip up a vibrant, flavorful salad at home. We're talking about swapping those sugary drinks for refreshing infused water that costs pennies to make. And forget those expensive protein bars loaded with junk. We're going to make our own snacks that are healthier and tastier. This isn't about deprivation, it's about making smart choices that nourish your body and your bank account. So, are you ready to ditch the excuses and become a master of the budget-friendly kitchen? Then, let's get started. Chapter 2. Your weapon against waste. Right, you want to conquer the supermarket and stop wasting food like it's going out of fashion? Then listen up. Meal planning is your secret weapon. It's like having a game plan, a strategy to avoid those last-minute panic attacks when you're starving and reaching for the takeaway menu. First things first, grab yourself a pen and paper, or open up that fancy notes app on your phone. We're going to create a weekly meal plan. Don't overcomplicate things. Start with simple, budget-friendly dishes that you actually enjoy eating. Next, raid your pantry and fridge. You'd be surprised what hidden treasures you might find lurking in the back. Those wilting vegetables, perfect for a hearty soup. That leftover roast chicken? Hello, delicious chicken salad sandwiches. Now, armed with your meal plan and your inventory list, it's time to write a detailed grocery list. This is your battle plan. Stick to it like glue and avoid those tempting impulse buys that sabotage your budget. Remember, you're here for a mission, not a leisurely stroll. Chapter 3. Become a savvy shopper. Alright, you've got your meal plan, your list is written, now it's time to hit the grocery store. But this isn't some amateur hour shopping spree. We're here to be smart, strategic, and get the most bang for our buck. First rule of engagement, learn to love your local market. Fresh produce at a fraction of the supermarket price? Don't mind if I do, plus you're supporting local farmers. It's a win-win. Next up, become a master of the sales and coupons. Those little pieces of paper can save you a fortune. Stock up on pantry staples like beans, lentils, and rice when they're on offer. And don't be afraid of those almost expired sections. They're often a gold mine of discounted goodies. Now let's talk about bulk buying. This isn't about hoarding, it's about being savvy. Things like oats, grains, and nuts are often much cheaper when you buy them in bulk. Just make sure you have enough storage space. Wouldn't want you recreating some bizarre food storage unit nightmare. And lastly, don't turn your nose up at store brand products. Some of them are bloody brilliant. Often they're made in the same factories as the big brands, just without the fancy packaging and the hefty price tag. Chapter 4. Your time-saving arsenal. Listen, I know you're busy, but that's no excuse for resorting to unhealthy, overpriced takeaways. With a bit of clever meal prep and some smart cooking techniques, you can have delicious, nutritious meals ready to go in a flash. First up, batch cooking is your new best friend. Spend a few hours on the weekend cooking up a big batch of something delicious and nutritious. Think lentil soup, veggie chili, or a giant pot of quinoa. Portion it out, and you've got lunches and dinners sorted for the week. Next, embrace the power of the one-pot meal. These bad boys are a lifesaver on busy weeknights. Minimal washing up, maximum flavor. Throw some chopped veggies, protein of your choice, and some stock into a pot, and let it work its magic, and don't even think about throwing away those leftovers. They're a gold mine of culinary potential. That roast chicken from Sunday lunch? Turn it into a tasty stir-fry or a hearty salad. Oh, and one last thing. Invest in a good set of knives and some decent storage containers. Trust me, it'll be the best investment you ever make. Chapter 5. Think outside the takeout box. Now I know what you're thinking. Chef Ramsay, I'm on a budget, not a culinary boot camp. But listen up. Eating healthy on a budget doesn't have to be boring. It's time to get creative and think outside the takeout box. First up, embrace the humble bean. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans. These little powerhouses are packed with protein and fiber and they're dirt cheap. Whip up a hearty lentil soup, a spicy bean chili, or a flavorful chickpea curry. Next, ditch those overpriced sugary snacks and become a master of DIY snacks. Homemade hummus with veggie sticks, a handful of nuts, or some simple fruit salad are all healthy and budget-friendly options. And if you've got a bit of space, why not try growing your own herbs? Fresh basil, mint, and parsley can transform even the simplest dish, and they cost pennies to grow. Remember, eating healthy on a budget is all about being resourceful, creative, and making smart choices. So ditch those excuses, get in the kitchen, and start cooking up a storm. Chapter 6. Now go forth and cook. Right, let's recap what we've learned today, shall we? We've covered meal planning like a culinary strategist, conquered the grocery store without breaking the bank, and mastered some essential cooking techniques. We even got a bit creative with our recipes and learned to love the humble bean. Remember, eating healthy on a budget isn't about deprivation. It's about taking control of your health and your finances. It's about making smart choices, being resourceful, and never, ever underestimating the power of a well-stocked pantry. Now I want you to get in that kitchen and start cooking. And don't forget to subscribe to Body Make and Health Management for more tips and tricks to help you live your healthiest, most delicious life. Now go forth and conquer those culinary dreams. So there you have it. Eating healthy on a budget doesn't have to be a load of old bollocks. With a bit of planning, some savvy shopping, and a dash of creativity, you can enjoy delicious, nutritious meals without breaking the bank. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs a good kick in the arse in the kitchen, and don't forget to subscribe to Body Make and Health Management for more culinary inspiration. Until next time, keep cooking.